Hello, friend. How are you all? And after a long time, I have got a very good topics that I have uh, read few articles, few summary, and also learned from some videos also. And the topics is so interesting and provoked me to think about and to tell something, to speak something about it. And the topics is the world peace. My question is that we all know the opposite of peace is war. And my question here is that who is the person in this world likes war? And the very simple answer is that probably, not probably, no any persons in this world likes war. My second question is who is the persons in this world like peace? And the answer is every person in this world likes peace. Then why peace is not prevailing throughout the world? When every person in this world like peace, every person want peace, but still peace is not prevailing, peace is not maintained or remaining in this world. There is always a environment of misery, trouble, tension, and everything in this world and every corner of this world. Here, my question is that here also question I am placing to you for judgment or for thinking. Now, please let me know from you who will maintain the peace. Who is whose primary duty is to maintain the peace, whether a poorest man or a general common public or a student or a labor or a worker, they will maintain peace. Then what is the duty of the leaders, of the great politicians over the country? If the politicians or the leaders of a country, if the topmost position people in the country wants peace in this their country, they can easily maintain. They can. They have the power. It is not the duty to maintain the peace, harmony by common people and middle class or middle people, moderate middle people. It is not their duty. It is not possible by them because the leaders at the topmost position in the administrations, they if they want, they can. Now I will come the world peace. Now let us discuss on the top. Let us discuss on in a country, within the country of any country. A country cannot maintain the peace among the peoples. A country cannot give the equal justice to all the peoples, poor section, middle class section people. They cannot get justice, they cannot get food, they cannot get money, they cannot earn anything. They have the duty to maintain peace. And those who are rule maker, those who are lawmaker in the country, those who are in the topmost position in the country, they are advising the poor people to maintain peace. They have the force, they have everything, they have money, they have power to give some food to the poor, to give everything, to give proper facility, to give medicine to the poorest, everything. But they do not do that. But still they are advising the people to maintain peace. Now, world peace is another concept. There are so many benefits some members have already spoken that there are so many benefits. There would not be such and such economic development, etc., and so on. I will not go to that place. My question here is that first you have to know that when everyone wants peace, then why peace is not maintained? Why peace is not prevailing? Because there are some peoples in every country, powerful peoples. They always want power and money. Their temptation will never be satisfied. They, as much as they will get money, power, they will earn, and depriving the middle class and poorest. And there is always a monetary difference, power difference, and monetary difference between will prevail, will maintained in the country among the people, and this will, and with this unhappy situation, they will advise the poor people to maintain peace. Now, world peace. Come to the point of world peace, which is the topics here today. World peace, how it is possible? This country, that country, that country, thousands of countries are there in this world. There are so many religions, so many languages are there. Their culture are different. Then how it is maintained by world peace? Every country with another country, there is a conflict of ego, there is a conflict of power, money, everything. Always there is a conflict, and still they are shouting to maintain world peace, the day of world peace. But how it is possible to execute world peace? Some country, big country are there, they are superpower, they are becoming more and more powerful. And some country, even their 50%, 60% people are not getting food. Still they are telling that they are declaring a day, the day of world peace. Then whose duty is to maintain the peace? It is the duty of common people or poor people, or it is the duty of the topmost politicians of the world. They have the conflict of ego. They have the conflict. They have the temptation of more power and money. A poor people do not have temptation of power and money, and illiterate, ignorant people have no. They are satisfied with the very minimum amenities of food, shelter, etc., and dresses. So, but still they are not getting that. But still they are not getting that. Our world politicians, listen, peace, everyone is want peace, everyone wants peace, but still peace is not there in this world. This is due to the main two facts. The first is the politicians of the world, and the second is the religions, the religious gurus. Every religions have some leader like guru, master, priest, everything. So all these religions and politicians, these two are the reasons of the unhappy situation around the world. There is no any other people, common people, poor people, no any, they are not responsible for that. The first responsible for unhappiness, for a unpeaceful environment in this world is due to politicians. And the second reason is that due to religions. Every politicians of every country, they are trying to dominate others country. They are trying to be more powerful than others. They are gathering, they are creating, purchasing so many weapons to fight against other countries. They are now. Is it possible to become a single country around the world? This is most humorous concept also, that there would be a single country in this world, there would be a single parliament, single assembly, and there would be at least 10,000 or 20,000 members from all corners of the world, and the rules and regulations and laws will be formulated from that assembly, and by that rule the whole world, people of the whole world will be ruled, or the administration will be uh, managed. This type of concept is completely imaginary. It is not possible. And if this possible, by if we think that it should be possible, by it is possible, then there is so many things will be disappear. That is, competition for weapons will be diminished forever, will be zero, because there is one country, the fund money of the world will be in one place, and there is no enemy of each and other country. Every people will go to other and decide, can buy the land of others country. I can go to Switzerland and buy a property, and they can also. This type of concept is impossible. And so world peace of different country, when different country will exist in this world, but still we have to maintain world peace, then the first thing is that all the politicians of this world should be sacred and free from all types of temptation, desire and lust, because every people in this world have the internal quality, mental quality of temptation, lust and everything, thrust of power and money and property, everything. And until this type of thrust will remain in a politician, this world will never be peaceful. This is the first point. And second point is that religion. There are so many religions, and each religion is complaining others, each religion is pointing out the fault of others, and there is a clash always remaining, always continuing from the time immortal, from the time very fast, and there is always a fighting and bloodshedding, and where between all among the religions. So the two things, one is religion and another is politics. The two persons, one is religious gurus and the another is politicians. These two persons and these two things are the main reason of unhappiness all over the world. There is no any responsibility, or there is no any fault of middle class or poor or needy people in this world. They are always ready to accept, they always want peace. Where can destroy everything, then nobody will accept. Where can destroy, where can kill people, where can give immense trouble and tension, fear, everything, and people will suffer so many ailments, disease, everything. So where nobody will in this country, in this world is preferring, where they will always prefer peace. And if a group of 100 peoples, if everyone 100 peoples want something, then it is very natural to have that thing. But here in this world, everything, everyone, every people is wanting peace. They are liking peace, but still peace is not prevailing. This is the main reason. This is the main reason of two things. One is religion and another is politics. Politics. Mainly one is religious gurus and another is politicians. Their ego and their uh, uh, temptations, everything makes the world unhappy. And until they will not be sacred, and until there will not be any religions in this world, religions is completely an imaginary based on belief. There is no practical approach in the religions. So it should be practical and it should be based on truth, not on belief. Until the religion will be based on belief and not based on truth, then the conflict on the religion will prevail and there will be unhappiness all over the world. They will not maintain peace among the peoples. So all these things, the peace of this world is hampered mainly for two things. One is religion and another is politics. One is religious gurus and another is politicians. One politicians of one country have a ego and conflict, then they declare war and show this type of thing. So world peace is a very hypothetical thing, hypothetical concept. And in my own view, in my own opinion, until the world politicians will not be sacred, will not be rectified, will not be temptation free, and what is called devoted for the common people, and until the religious gurus and religions will be one religion, that is humanity, then world peace will never be possible in this world. Thank you for listening.